It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Michael Gallup. He rises when it matters most as he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Cowboys and the Giants, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go out of bounds, but not before reaching the opposite 35. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup. Love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And this
is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
CC violation.
No doubt.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Tua now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that wound up traveling an even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Elliott running right. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Prescott's throw hauled in by QT here. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Play action now. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The New York set to take the field. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
With that run, double check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Tua. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Looking to pass. Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time, you serve notice to the rest of the league.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Yeah. Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Oh, able to avoid him. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Giants. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. The Giants at 9-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
2 now on first down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On second down, here's Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now Tua. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boswell's kick is good, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
From the 38, Prescott. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. How
about that tip ball going their way? They've got to have a lot of confidence because so far, it seems like everything is going their way.
On the other side, they're just hoping that second half it's a little bit of flip the script.
Yeah, let's see if they can hang in there mentally, because sometimes when things go against you so much in the first half, it's hard to bounce back.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Now Prescott. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. On play action, Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Elliott fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they're able to add on to their advantage. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And possession switching back to the New York Giants. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll try the right side here. Barkley, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to Slayton. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And now here come the Cowboys.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Out right, he finds Tolbert. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Prescott yet again.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 1st down, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
From the red zone now, Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And again, it's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. It's caught, Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott to throw it. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So,
hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Prescott now.
That's caught again by Schultz.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options. And while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's out right at the 25. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Play action now. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Leonard Williams with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this one is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott.
He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Prescott.
Right back to Tolbert.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside give to Elliott.
Taken down at the 30.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
He'll get this to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. And he's going to be dropped. back at the 15-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. On third down, it's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They run a draw here on second down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 27. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Gets around him. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On play action, Prescott. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to... And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. On second down, Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
third and short yardage. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Giants going to take over again on offense.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Tua. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 20-yard line. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Prescott to throw it.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to